this is different from anything you've ever seen about the United States. Here they have a heavy French influence because of the colonization, but actually it's a big mix of cultures: French, Spanish, Caribbean, African. This video will focus on the essence of New Orleans, the things that you have to do and see if you have little time in town, just like me. The place to go is the French Quarter. This is where everything happens, including Carnival, which is one of the biggest carnival celebrations in the world. You should also consider staying in this area. New Orleans has such a rich history that it's very worth it to go for a guided tour. I signed up for a free walking tour that starts very soon here at the main square, and while I wait, I'll go for a typical breakfast. Café du Monde is the most traditional coffee shop here in New Orleans. It's basically in front of the square, and it's been here since 1862. But whenever you get here, people are standing in line. Today, there's like 100 people here. So, as we don't have time, we're going to option number 2. The specialty here in New Orleans is a sweet called beignet that kind of reminds me of a churro, but with a lot of sugar. I love it. Jackson Square has some of the oldest buildings in New Orleans. That one, for example, that's the oldest cathedral in the United States still standing. But some centuries ago, public executions used to occur here. Today, street artists are the soul of this place.
As you'll make your way through the streets of the French Quarter, you'll see that half of our streets, they are named after French royal family members. The other half after Roman Catholic saints. The French government needed to populate this new colony, so they issued a forced immigration here. They emptied out the Bastille. They forced all bad people to immigrate to the city of New Orleans, and this included convicts, criminals, felons, as well as prostitutes.
New Orleans has 2 very distinct sides, symbolized by 2 streets that are side by side. Here along Bourbon Street, you see the parties, the drinking, celebrations, carnival in general. This is actually the red light district. And just 1 block away, it's the opposite. Along Royal Street, you see the nice constructions, elegant restaurants, shops, and galleries. Exactly the opposite.
French for the first 40 years. Then by the year 1762, the French government, they were not making any money off of us. They were involved in a war with England known as the 7-Year War, so they could not afford this new colony. So King Louis XV of France, he turns towards his ally, King Charles III of Spain, and he says, take Louisiana. So overnight by 1762, we're Spanish here. But we were never really culturally Spanish within our city, so French was our spoken language.
The cool thing here is to wander around, get inside the shops, see the antiques, the voodoos.
On that day of March 21st, 1788, 856 buildings out of 1,100 would burn down here within our French Quarter. And in 1788, our French Quarter was our original and only portion of our city. We had not expanded into any outlying area, so that fire devastated nearly 80% of our city that day.
By now you probably realized how unique the architecture here is, right? 2 other things make this city very special. The music, of course. This is the birthplace of jazz. And also the food.
So Creole cuisine focuses mainly on local goldfish and shellfish. Cajun cuisine, pork, 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 pork. If y'all were to take a tour of the swamps, chances are you will see wild boar in that area. So pork, poultry, wild game, and sausage for Cajun cuisine. And the main difference between the 2, Creoles, they add tomato to their dishes. Cajuns do not. Thank you very much. It just simplified everything for y'all. The Ursuline nuns, they were a Roman Catholic order of nuns that were brought into our city to educate our young women. Also, the Ursuline nuns, they were attributed to bringing in with them in the 1720s what we called cassette girls. These were marriageable age girls. They were educated in France. They were brought into our city to marry some of our more affluent gentlemen. In the year 1803, Napoleon, he'd sell the territory of Louisiana to the United States. Louisiana back then, we were much greater in scale than the small state that we see today. The Louisiana Territory encompassed close to 1/3 of our present continental United States.
Guys, live music everywhere, not only jazz. Here they also have the oldest bar in the United States, and rumor has it it's haunted. So let's go check it out. Years from the 1700s, still from those days of Spanish and French colonization. These are fine, thank you. Yeah. You can find the addresses of everywhere I've been on my blog, and also some ideas of other nice places to visit and things to do here in New Orleans if you have some more time. Can you move, please?
I'm not doing anything.
Yes, it's your shade there. The baby. Is that a real ride? How cool! And this is not far from the New Orleans Madness.